Hi guys, it's hair wash day today and I decided to use this opportunity to share my tips and tricks for keeping my blonde hair long and as healthy as possible. As you probably know, blonde hair requires so much maintenance and living in Dubai doesn't make it any easier. I'm gonna share all the treatments I'm getting done. I'm gonna share how often I cut my hair, how often I color my hair, and all this information, but I wanna wash it first. So this is the current situation. My hair is full of product because I put all my hair care before drying my hair when I wash it, which was 3 days ago, I believe, maybe 4 now. I put hair growth serum last night, so this is all over my roots as well, and it makes it a little bit heavy, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I put it the day before I wash my hair, or at least a few hours before I wash my hair. And then I've got oils on the ends because I oil my hair every single night. Before going to bed, I braid it as well to sleep in it, but I'm gonna talk about hair care after I wash it. So let's take care of this and I'll come back. I just finished washing my hair. I'm gonna towel dry it a little bit and then start putting all the hair care products and drying it. But I wanted to share my tips when it comes to washing. I thought it's common sense, but I have so many friends and people from my job that do not do that, and I was so surprised, honestly. So first of all, invest in a shower filter if you live in Dubai especially. The water is really bad. I can see it on my face, I can see it on my hair. I see a difference. I bought the cheap ones on Amazon, it didn't do anything, and then I changed to blue. I'm very happy with blue. I wouldn't say you will notice the difference straight away, but I can feel over time my hair feels better. Of course, it's not only due to the shower filter, I take great care of it, but still, buy the shower filter. My second advice, do not put shampoo on the lengths. The amount of people who do that, I'm honestly like, why are you doing that? So just put it in the root, make it a foam before you put it in the root, then massage, and then wash it off. It goes through the ends anyway, so they are getting cleaned. I shampoo my hair twice because first of all, it's full of product. So first time it doesn't even foam properly, and then the second time it foams very well. You can feel it's very clean after the second shampoo. I don't use any conditioners. For me, they don't do anything. I don't see the point, but I do use hair mask every single time. If I have more time, I would let it stay even 10-15 minutes. Usually, I only let it stay for like 4 or 5 minutes. I put it in a bun and then I wash my body. I do my shaving or whatever, exfoliation, whatever I need to do. And then I wash it off, and that's the end of my shower. When it comes to products that I like to use, for the shampoos, I like to alternate. In general, for the hair washing products, I like to alternate. My favorite brands are Kerastase, Lakme, and Wella Professional. I particularly like the Oil Reflection series. I just bought the new one, which is, it's like a golden bottle, I forgot the name. I like it, but I still think I prefer the Oil Reflections. I've been using it for so many years. It feels great, it makes my hair very hydrated. It's a great product. I've also tried the Cover Wall mask. I've tried the Fino mask. They're okay. I still like them, but they're not my favorite. I don't really believe in drugstore masks. I have this great lens or whatever it was called. It feels like conditioner. It just washes off and that's it. It doesn't leave it like shiny or hydrated or anything like that. So I would say skip that one. I don't use purple shampoo anymore. I used to have highlights and I liked my dark root with like fully bleached highlighted lens, but since I moved to Dubai, I'm only coloring my hair the lightest blonde, but it is like natural blonde, so I don't really use the purple shampoo anymore. If I use a toner, I buy a professional one, but I usually don't. Something else that I really believe changed my hair is the Dyson air dryer. I bought it when I moved to Dubai, so it's almost 3 years now. Honestly, I cannot live without it. I travel with it. I take it everywhere with me. I tend to not wash my hair at places where I don't have my Dyson with me. So it really does make a huge difference. I am 100% sure it doesn't damage the hair, or the damage is minimal compared to any other hair dryer. I do have the Air Wrap, and I bought my cousin the Air Straight 1 year ago, and she's been using it non-stop. I tried it last month when we were on vacation, and now I'm in love. I think I want to buy the Air Straight as well. So Dyson, if you want to sponsor me, you're welcome. Another thing I wanted to say, when you dry your hair, please don't rub it like this. Please, that's so damaging. Like, why would you do that? What I tend to do is just pat dry, literally. That's it. just a little bit. Don't rub it like this, don't rub it like this, don't do any of this. Why would you damage your hair? I washed my hair downwards so that I don't ruin my makeup, so the shape is a bit off, but you can ignore it. Now, oh my god. First step is my hair growth serum. It's not only about hair growth. For me, it was more like prevention. Again, water in Dubai, climate in Dubai, blonde hair, buns all the time. It's a lot of factors. I don't want to be bald. I really appreciate my hair. I put a lot of effort into it. So first step is the Kerastase serum. It's almost finished. I sometimes forget to do that, but I am trying. So all you need is one pump, which is until the black line. And then you put it everywhere and you massage it into the scalp. Now, I realized recently that you're supposed to do this every day. I thought you're supposed to do it only after you wash your hair. So you can imagine I was not very regular, but I see a massive difference. I see a lot of new hair, I see less hair falling, or the one that's falling is not like from the roots, it's like breakage. So for me this product is actually amazing, even though I was not using it as I'm supposed to use it. I never read the description, it was just my assumption. And yeah, I've been using it, let's say, twice a week. In the beginning I was very consistent, and then I started forgetting. Another hair growth serum, which I saw on TikTok, of course, is this one. It was supposed to be a dupe. My assumption is Aminexil is something that contains minoxidil, because they sound the same and because I know minoxidil helps with beard growth and like men are using it. I know it's from my brother. This one, I've used almost more than half of it, I would say. I like it, but I don't think it's the same as the Kerastase. The Kerastase one is very lightweight, you don't really feel it on the scalp, while this one, I use one dose as well, but then I can feel it in my roots a little bit. That's why I use it a few hours before I wash my hair, or if I can do the previous night, which I did last night. I think still it's a good product, but you can definitely feel it in your hair. After I've massaged this one and I let it stay a little bit, I start with the hair care. The first product that I love, I've been using more than 10 years now, it's called the Magic Milk or something, Magic Styling something. It is Italian professional brand, which my hairdresser back home introduced me to. This is very nice. It's supposed to do, I don't think I've ever read the instruction on this one, thermal protection with intense shine, hydrates and fixates. It doesn't really fixate, it doesn't do any of this, it's not sticky, it's literally like milk. You can see, ooh. You can spray it onto the hair, but the pump, it's quite thick, so it doesn't spread evenly. So I try to spray it onto my hand and then I massage it into the length of the hair. I don't really count how many pumps I use. I kind of feel if my hair needs more or no. So I think I did like 3 or 4 pumps of that. Now, oh my god. It's so weird because of me washing it downwards. Now it's all like a mess. Anyway, I'll do a few more pumps from the milk. Another great product, I like to mix them actually, is Coverwall Money Mist. I decided to try Coverwall because I like Chris Appleton and what he does, and I bought this and the mask together. So this one is supposed to nutrient-rich, super hydrating leave-in for all hair types, amino complex, marine botanicals, blah blah blah, spray throughout clean damp hair. It's more like a leave-in conditioner, I would say, this one, but the consistency is very nice. It's more like watery and lightweight, so I tend to mix those two. I put a lot of products in my hair, but it is blonde, it does require a lot, and they don't really make it feel heavy or sticky, so it's okay. The most important thing is that you find products that work for your hair, because We all have different hair types. My hair is naturally curly, believe it or not, but since I'm blonde for many years, it doesn't really curl that nicely anymore, and for my job it's easier for me to style it in a bun when it's straight. So I do the hair Botox, which a lot of people say is bad. I would only say that once it starts wearing off, you can definitely feel the difference. It's silky soft when you get it done, and then after a month and a half too, it starts getting a bit brittle, and you can feel the ends are like, they're not split, but they're a bit drier because it starts wearing off from the ends, and then the roots become completely frizzy. And you can really see that in Dubai heat, in the humidity. It helps me control my hair, so I like it. I will probably keep getting it, although a lot of people say it's bad. Each to their own. You can try if you like it. Just go to a professional, go to someone you've seen real reviews from, real results, because there's a lot of salons that post other people's videos, especially in Dubai, and then you leave disappointed with ruined hair. Next step would be again the Italian brand, which I'm gonna list below. This is their fluid, finishing fluid it's called. I love this. It's like, you know, the crystals we used to use many years ago that were ruining the hair. This is something similar in consistency. It's very watery, but it's amazing on the hair. I use it now, and I'm gonna use it after I dry my hair as well, just to make it shiny and less frizzy. I make sure all my hair is saturated because you don't want any heat damage, although Dyson does the job, but yeah, you don't want any damage. And then the last step before drying would be the Kerastase oil. I'm really loving the oil. I bought just the refill because it was cheaper and I've never tried it before. And I don't really care. I mean, I don't need the tube. It's fine, it stays in the drawer anyway. This oil does not make the hair greasy, which I love, but it does hydrate. So it is a great oil. I'm gonna show you my other favorite, which is the Wella Professionals, again, same series, Oil Reflections. It is a bit more greasy, I would say, but I like it for the evenings. So every evening I would put one pump on the ends of my hair, braid it, and then sleep in a loose braid. I've been doing this for so many years. It is a game changer. It protects the hair because I've tried to sleep with the silk bonnet and it doesn't work for me. I'm sorry, but it's uncomfortable. I can feel it here, or it slips and then it's somewhere in the bed and it doesn't make any sense to use it. So just make a loose braid and sleep in it. Your hair doesn't get tangled, it doesn't get frizzy. It's just amazing. I think I am ready to dry my hair now. Put all the products that I usually put, and I will show you the rest that I alternate between. This is the oil I was talking about. Oil Reflections, super nice. This is another Kerastase product that I actually love. This is the 8-hour Magic Night Serum. I use it from time to time. Sometimes I forget, sometimes I feel like my hair is gonna get very heavy, but it is nice. I just don't use it every night. This is another product from the same Italian brand, Vitalities. It is instant repairing treatment, no rinse. I feel like this has protein inside. I've never read the ingredients, but I can feel my hair gets a bit brittle if I use it too often, so I use it rarely. When it comes to blonde hair, you really need to be careful what you're using. I've tried Olaplex, it doesn't work for me. For blonde hair, I'm sorry, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't feel better, if not worse. So Olaplex didn't work for me as a blonde, but K18 on the other hand works like magic. I was very skeptical because it's 50 ml. It is leave-in repair hair mask. So I was like, 50 ml hair mask? I'm gonna use the whole tube probably once or twice and it's gonna finish. No. So you're supposed to start with one pump. I don't want to take it out now because you're supposed to do it. I forgot, I wanted to show you, but I forgot to put it first. So it says how to use shampoo, do not condition. First of all, for me this is very hard, not because I told you already I don't use conditioners, but I use mask and my hair without a mask is so tangled, like literally so tangled. However, when I bought it, I was like, let me use it as I'm supposed to use it to actually see if there's any result. I cannot even explain it to you guys. I washed my hair, it was super tangled. I pat dried and then I did 2 or 3 pumps of this. I started by one, spread it in my hands, then spread it around the hair, then put another one and another one. And it says to wait 4 minutes, I believe. Yes, wait 4 minutes, do not rinse. Then add product style and as usual. It says to use 4 to 6 washes and then as needed. I think that's exactly what I did because this is almost empty, but I don't feel the need to use it every time I wash my hair. I feel like it's much more softer now. It's also because of the keratin straightening, which is already wearing off, but still. So this is a great product. If you have damaged hair, try it. It works on blondes as well, which is very rare. And then I have this one from Coverwall. I wouldn't say this does much for me, to be honest. I was so excited because of the Dubai heat, but I don't see any difference if I put it on or no. And also it has this fixation in it. So when you style your hair, it feels a bit stiff. But yeah, maybe it will work for someone else, not for me. I still use it from time to time, but yeah, in general, I could live without it. Now, as I said, I cannot live without my Dyson. I use the normal drying tool to dry it until not even 80, I would say 90%, and then I use the brush just to smooth it out. This is since the beginning, even before I had the keratin straightening or hair botox, whatever it's called, because actually you cannot put keratin on blonde hair, but yeah, it's called hair botox in the salon where I go, but I don't know what exactly it contains to be safe for blonde hair, so trust a professional, as I said. So I smooth it out with this, and then it's very shiny, it's very nice, I love it. I'm gonna show you in a minute. I don't think the cable is long enough, maybe it is, but it is shaking the tripod. Anyway, so I usually dry my hair downwards like this, but I don't think you will see it. Yeah, like this. And then I will flip it from time to time just to dry the ends and the roots. So my hair is like 85% dry, and as you can see, it is quite messy. Now, my keratin, botox, whatever you want to call it, is wearing off now because it's been a few months. So this is my natural root. You can see it's wavy and frizzy, and then the ends as well are getting frizzy. You can see the root here as well. This is my natural hair texture. I didn't brush it. If I braid it at night like this, if it's not fully dried and I braid it at night, I will have very nice waves. I will attach a picture somewhere so you can see what it looks like if I style it curly, but I need to braid it. If I let it dry naturally, nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna be probably like this, very bouncy, very frizzy, and not in a proper shape. So I never do that. Also, it's not good to air dry your hair, despite what people say. It gets frizzy and it doesn't look nice. Now I'm gonna use the other attachment. I'm sorry if it's shaking the tripod, but what to do? I'm gonna use this attachment to dry and tame a little bit the hair. There is actually a round brush as well, which I don't really like to use. It's too much work. This is the best attachment for me. The one with the dots I have as well. The second one with the dots, it tangles my hair. I don't like it at all. So this one works the best. Okay, my hair is fully dried. As you can see, my roots are not wavy anymore. They're not perfectly straight because, again, I need the keratin straightening or the Dyson Air Straight, which makes my hair completely shiny, straight. It's amazing. But anyway, this is what we're working with. I know I need a trim because blonde hair tends to get thinner on the ends and I haven't cut it in longer than I want to admit. So this is the end result. I don't know if the camera will catch it. My hair is super shiny. It is super soft. I will probably put this fluid that I showed you earlier just to make it a bit more sleek, the ends. But overall, this is my hair washing routine. Tonight I'm gonna put oil on the ends, I'm gonna braid it, go to bed like this, and then tomorrow the same, the day after. I usually wash it twice a week, it depends on my schedule. But yeah, I always use the same products for many years. I try new things. If I see they're not good for the hair, I just throw them or give it to my mom. But I don't force products on my hair that doesn't really work, because yeah, blonde hair is very fragile and it's very hard to maintain, so I don't want to play with it. If you have favorite products for your blonde hair that you've discovered and I didn't mention in the video, please let me know. I'm open for any suggestions. If you have any questions, also let me know, write down in the comment section, and I'm more than happy to answer them. This one is gonna be for the thumbnail. Let me make it nice, like this. Bye guys, see you in the next one.